Have you ever paused to ponder what truly gives value to the pieces of paper we call money? Money, an enigma in its own right, has shaped the course of human civilization, influencing our behaviors, decisions, and relationships. It's an intriguing concept, isn't it? That a piece of paper or a digital number can hold such immense power over our lives. Let's embark on a journey together, a journey into the world of money, a world that is integral to our daily lives, yet remains shrouded in mystery. It's a world that impacts our decision-making, from the mundane choice of what to have for breakfast to the monumental decisions like buying a house or starting a business. What makes a $100 bill more valuable than a $1 bill? Is it the paper, the ink, or perhaps the design? No, it's not. It's our collective belief in its value, a belief that is so deeply ingrained in our psyche that we seldom question it. But what if we did? What if we took a moment to really think about this ubiquitous entity that governs our lives? Money, in its essence, is a social construct. It's a tool that we've created to facilitate trade and cooperation. It's not the paper or the coins, but the value we attach to them that matters. Furthermore, our relationship with money is not solely based on its functional utility. It's also deeply psychological. Our perception of money, how much we have or don't have, can greatly influence our sense of self-worth and happiness. It can trigger feelings of security or anxiety, abundance or scarcity, power or vulnerability. It's fascinating, isn't it? How a piece of paper or a digital number can evoke such a wide range of emotions and behaviors, how it can shape our lives, our societies, and our world. Indeed, money, a mere piece of paper, holds profound power over our lives. But how did this come to be? As we delve deeper into the enigma of money, we invite you to join us on this exploration to unravel the mysteries and understand the power it wields over us. The concept of money as we know it didn't just appear overnight. It was a gradual evolution that began thousands of years ago. Let's go back in time, when the concept of money was non-existent. In those early days, humans relied on a system of trade known as bartering. Simple and straightforward, you had a cow, your neighbor had a sack of grain, and if both parties agreed, a trade was made. But as societies grew more complex, so did the needs of individuals. The barter system started showing its limitations. What if you needed grain, but the only thing you had to trade was a cow? It was a bit difficult to divide that cow into equal parts without causing some serious logistical problems. As a need for a more flexible system arose, humans began to use items of intrinsic value as a medium of exchange, such as shells, salt, and stones. But these too proved to be cumbersome and impractical for large transactions. Then in around 700 BC, we see the advent of the first coins in ancient Lydia, now modern-day Turkey. These were made of a mixture of gold and silver called electrum, and were much easier to carry around than a cow or a bag full of shells. But even then, the value of money was still tied to the value of the material it was made of. Fast forward a few hundred years, and we witness the introduction of paper money in China during the Tang Dynasty. This was a game changer. Suddenly, the value of money was no longer tied to the value of a physical commodity. Instead, it represented a promise that it could be exchanged for something of value. The journey from barter trade to coins to paper money is a fascinating one. It shows us how humans have continually adapted and innovated to meet changing needs and circumstances. The evolution of money is a testament to human ingenuity, but it didn't stop at paper. The digital age brought with it a seismic shift in our understanding and use of money. As we transitioned into the 21st century, the concept of money expanded beyond physical currency. We introduced plastic cards, wire transfers, and online banking, transforming the way we interact with our finances. These advancements were just the beginning. Enter the era of digital money. Suddenly we could send money across the globe in a matter of seconds, no bank required. Transactions became as easy as a click on a smartphone. No longer were we bound by the physical limitations of coins and paper. Money was now bits of data, flowing through the veins of the internet. But the digital revolution didn't stop there. It gave birth to a new form of money, cryptocurrencies. Imagine a form of currency so secure that it's nearly impossible to counterfeit, a system so decentralized that no government or institution can control or manipulate it. That's cryptocurrency for you. Bitcoin, the first and most famous cryptocurrency, was introduced in 2009. It uses blockchain technology, a public ledger containing all transaction data from anyone using Bitcoin. It's transparent, secure, and gives the power back to the people. Cryptocurrencies like Bitcoin aren't just digital money. They're a technological revolution, changing the way we think about and use money. They've challenged the traditional banking system and have opened up new avenues for global commerce. But it's not just about Bitcoin. There are thousands of other cryptocurrencies, each with its own unique features and uses. From Ethereum's smart contracts to Ripple's lightning-fast international transfers, these digital currencies are reshaping our financial landscape. The digital revolution in money is still ongoing. As technology continues to advance, so will the ways we use and understand money. And while it may seem a bit daunting, remember that once upon a time, the idea of paper money seemed just as strange and confusing. From shells to digital codes, money has indeed come a long way, but how does it all tie together? At its core, money is a social construct, a shared belief in its value. And this belief is what fuels the world economy. It's not the paper it's printed on, or the metal from which coins are minted, or even the digital codes that represent cryptocurrency. It's the faith that underpins its value, the trust that when you hand over a piece of currency, you will receive goods or services of equivalent worth in return. This is the essence of money. But how does this faith work? It's a complex interplay of psychology, economics, and sociology. It's about the trust we have in each other, in our governments, and in financial institutions. When you hand over a $10 bill for a sandwich, you trust that the sandwich maker values that piece of paper as much as you do. You trust that the government backing that currency is stable, and that the financial institutions that facilitate these transactions are reliable. This faith is not blind, though. It's underpinned by the stability of governments and the credibility of financial institutions. Governments maintain this faith by ensuring economic stability, managing inflation, and maintaining law and order. Financial institutions, on the other hand, provide a secure environment for transactions to take place and ensure the smooth functioning of the financial system. However, this faith can be fragile. Economic crises, political instability, or a loss of trust in financial institutions can erode this faith, leading to a depreciation of currency value or, in extreme cases, hyperinflation. But in most cases, this system of faith works remarkably well. It allows us to exchange goods and services efficiently, to save for the future, and to measure the value of different products and services. It's a system that, despite its flaws, has enabled the growth and development of societies across the globe. So the value of money, it seems, lies not in the material it is made of, but in our collective belief in its worth. The power of money can either liberate or enslave. It all depends on our understanding and use of it. You see, money, in its essence, is a tool we use to exchange goods and services, to measure value, to store wealth. But like any tool, its effectiveness is determined by the skill and knowledge of the one wielding it. Understanding money, comprehending its nature, its flow, its potential, is a key skill in today's world. It's what we call financial literacy. It's not about being a mathematical genius or a Wall Street tycoon. It's about understanding the basic principles of income and expenditure, of saving and investing, of credit and debt. Money might be a serious business, but it has its funny side too. Like the old joke about a man who found $1 on the street. He picks it up and realizes it's only half a dollar. Well, he says, I guess it's my lucky cent. Or consider the irony of our financial system, where we work hard to earn money only to give it back to the banks, who then lend it to others and charge us for the privilege. And let's not forget the absurdities of our consumer culture. We buy things we don't need with money we don't have to impress people we don't even like. It's a mad, mad world of money out there, folks. But hey, it's our world, and we might as well have a good laugh about it. So remember, while money makes the world go round, it also gives us plenty of reasons to laugh. Keep smiling, keep saving.